Gemini, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everyone, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. With that said, happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful solar return. Remember to fill the day of your birthday with a little bit of everything that you want this whole year ahead to have in it for you. Happy damn birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday or birth week if you're that kind of person. And I hope you have an absolute blast. And remember, token things of everything that you want this next 12 months to have in it for you. You've got to set that energy up right. You only get one solar return, right? And the fact that you get one is a blessing and a gift. For your key to the week, you've got the Sun card. Of course you do. The Sun's in Gemini, darling. What I love about this for you, the Sun card is light, heat, abundance, blessings and joy. And it is just, this card often shows up to say you're getting an easier path of it, right? So even if there are challenges this week, they're not going to last. They're not going to be as heavy as they usually would. The Sun is currently in your sign, which means there is a spotlight and a highlight on you. And the fact that you have the Sun card means that this week people are receiving you in the best way. You are being lit up. You are being highlighted. There's something about you that's being shared with the world. You know, maybe whether you like it or not. For those of you that are continued subbies, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share. If you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. Your actions and options is the Moon card. You've got the Sun and the Moon. This is very powerful, especially because as we start the week on the 30th of May, we have the annual Gemini new moon. This is a time for you to set your intentions for, so you get kind of like a double hit of it. If your birthday is specifically on, let's say, because as you're watching this, it will be before. So if your birthday is say like the 29th, the 30th or the 31st of May, if your birthday falls within those 3 days, this is a new moon which is happening directly on your sun, which basically means you are having a very powerful activation and something is opening up for you in a big way. It means that this year ahead, you're getting a fresh start or a clean slate, which you're all getting to some degree. But specifically those 3 dates that I mentioned, this is a bigger deal for you guys. So you've got the Moon card as your actions and options, which means whatever you're doing it behind the scenes. So you are working on something, because whenever the Moon and the Sun come together, that's masculine and feminine energy and polarities. And whenever those two energies mix, we always get birth. We always get conception of some kind. So for some of you, this could be literal. For some of you, it's like you're having an idea or you're working on something behind the scenes. And because it's the Moon card, this is likely to be something that you had an idea around ages ago, but you're only just now starting to work on it, but you are doing this behind the scenes. The Sun card here suggests that this is the right time to be doing so. For your communications and conversations, you've got the World card. Oh, hello, world traveler. Hey! It looks like some of you are setting these things into motion. So for some of you, this could be a week where you are where you are traveling. For some of you, this could be maybe speaking to friends and loved ones about journeys or travel that you're wanting to do. For remember as well, Mercury, your ruler, is going to go direct on June the 3rd. So if you are making any plans before then, just cross the T's and dot the I's with extra care and attention. I like to, like in a Mercury retrograde, I like to get somebody else that's not close to what I'm writing or whatever to have like a second glance over it, because they usually see stuff that I don't. Now for that World card, for those of you that are studying in some form of academia, this is good news that you're getting about your studies, whether this is a passing of an exam. For some of you, this could be yeah, like this could be the passing of an exam. For some of you, this could also be some piece of work that you've put out or worked really hard on now has some Highly inappropriate. Yeah, this could be something that you've really set into motion, but really well. It has the results or the good rewards from it. And then finally, I would also say this may very well be for those of you that are employed. This could be a time where a promotion is in store, or at least you're getting the attention of a boss or somebody that is in a position of authority or power is seeing something that you've already done, something that you might have at this point actually forgotten about, but it's like it comes good now. So I don't know if you remember, I think it was about 6 months ago, I said to Gemini, just work as hard as you can because there are people watching and you might not be aware of them. This could be the moment at which that comes good. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is a bigger or a broader expansion of your message or your reach. We are in Gemini season, you know, communications, you know, media, all of that stuff starts to speed up in your season. So this is definitely a time of expansion and growth for you guys for sure. And then for those, you know, so this could be something that you're sharing with the world that maybe once upon a time you said you never would. Maybe you are taking, you know, you're obviously working on something. So for those of you that are retired and no longer working, that world card, I actually think is a lot of you gearing up to do some serious travel. Like maybe you're planning a 3-4 country trip, you know, maybe you are saying, right, this is the time to, you know, get the camper van and drive around the country to all my favorite spots. Like there's something about this that suggests you are broadening or expanding your own personal world and you're ready to see more of what it has to offer you. For your love and relations, you've got the Knight of Wands. For those of you that are partnered, this looks like travel that you're doing with the partner. For those of you that are single, this looks like meeting somebody on or through your travels, which could be very nice. The thing that I find interesting about it though is this may be somebody you've either encountered before or it might be somebody that you lost touch with. So somebody that's already been in your life, maybe not as a significant other, but certainly somebody that is not a stranger to you. I don't know why, but well, I know why. The Moon card is telling me that. So there's something about this person that isn't a stranger to you. So it could be a lot of fun in that regard. The Knight of Wands is great for sensuality and sexuality. So this could be a lot of fun. Could be a great week for connecting with a partner, having fun with a potential partner, or more because you guys are Geminis. For your money and materials, you've got the Fool card. Okay, new things, new places, new people. And all three of these cards speak to travel. So in some way, shape or form, you're either planning a trip, going on a trip, taking a trip. For some of you, maybe you're planning a bucket list trip as well. I've got a few places of my own that I would love to see. So yeah, this could be, I'm not a Gemini, just in case. But yeah, this is a fresh start in your resources. And because you've got the World card here, you've got the backing here of either an establishment or at least someone who is able to help you take an idea from conception and bring it into actuality, which is great. For the fact that you've got the Sun card here as well, this is a new financial endeavor that you step out onto or into this week that absolutely has all the chances of success. It really does, especially if this has got like an international flavor to it, or you know, whatever you're doing has an element of connecting to people all over the world. For your physical health and vitality, the Fool is a great card for health, usually because it suggests unbridled energy. And the fact that you've got the Sun in your sign, whenever the Sun comes into our sign, it brings light, heat, vitality, energy, power, passion, desire into our lives, and it renews and refreshes us. So when the Sun comes into your Sun sign again, imagine it's traveled the whole zodiac over the year, gaining knowledge and information and different ideas and stuff, and now it's pouring all of that directly into you. So that's great for those of you. And then for your home and environment, I mean, ooh, okay, because you have the Moon in the actions and options, I feel like this week could actually end up prompting a move that you hadn't expected or wanted to take. So I wonder if for some of you this is setting that into motion. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.